So we are continuing with our palette editing series of LabVIEW programming videos. In this video, we will see how we can add an empty slot in an existing LabVIEW palette. Let's go and save our new VI. Let's call it inserting empty slot in palettes. So we will proceed with acquiring the path where LabVIEW is installed. For that, we will go to the property node, application, and application directory path. This is the path where LabVIEW is installed. Let's change the name to the full long name so that you can see. Then we will be building a path to our already created menu. We had already created this menu in a previous video. Let's create a constant, path constant. Let's set it, right click, browse for path. Let's go to program files, National Instruments, then LabVIEW current version. Then we will go to user lib and we will select the menu that we had created in a previous example. Save it. Let's remove the path up to LabVIEW, since we already have it using the property node. We will be building a relative path. So after we have acquired this path, complete path to the menu, let's read the existing palette information using read Palette VI. Let's connect the path. Let's connect the error bar, and let's connect this palette type. Let's create a palette type constant. Let's set it to functions. Next, let's add an empty item. For that, we would need to unbundle by name the palette data information, and from that we will extract items array. Let's create a constant We don't need this array constant, we just need the cluster constant. So let's remove it. Let's double click its border to make it icon in a smaller space. So we would be inserting, let's call insert into array. So we'll take this existing items array and we will insert an empty item at position number 1, which is position number 2, as LabVIEW uses 0 as the first index. So we will insert an item at position number 2. After that, we have to commit the changes to the palette. For that, we will use write palette function. Let's pass it the palette path. Let's pass it the error wire. Let's pass it the but before that we have to bundle it. Bundle by name, and the input cluster would be this one, and we will pass items array, modified one, with a new item to its palette data information input. Let's connect the palette type to functions, already existing constant. After that, let's clean up the block diagram. After that, we will do a refresh of palettes so that our changes are visible. Let's connect the error wire. And lastly, we will be doing error handling by using simple error handler. Okay, let's clean up the block diagram finally, and we are ready for our testing next. So before we run the test, let's see how the existing pre-made palette looks like, the one which we had created in a previous example. Let's expand the palettes. Let's go to user library and the palette we had created, and we can see that the 5 existing the 2 existing items and 3 existing sub palettes are there, and there is an empty space in this location. So we are going to insert an empty space in this location, and the rest of the palettes items will move. So let's run the code. Let's turn on execution highlighting so that we can view code as it progresses. So the path is being created. Now the information has been read. We are inserting new elements, writing to the palette, and the palette is being refreshed as the mouse icon just showed. Now let's go and check if our change has been applied. Right click block diagram, expand the palettes, go to user libraries, and as we can see that in position number 2 a new empty space slot has been created and the existing items have been moved by one place. So this is how we can use this code to insert empty slots in existing palettes. Hoped this helped you in your programming, and please keep coming back for more such videos, and thanks for watching.